How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hello. This is Rosemary Nonny Knight, or RNK, and this is the Deliberate Life Stream. How are you doing? Okay, so my gadget is telling me that I'm sharing live audio, just so you know. Everything you want is within your reach. You can create the life you desire. I just wanted to remind you of that this morning. I got to thinking this morning as I was sitting on my bike, as I was doing my quiet time. I was thinking and remembering. I remember when I was a lot younger, I was at school and there was this girl. I really wanted her to be my friend. But at the moment she was ignoring me completely. And so I remember imagining it and praying about it and believing that it was all going to come to pass. And, putting myself in a place to be a friend. And then we became friends. And okay, these are the imaginations of a child, and so you grow up and you start to be told that you can't just have what you want just because you prayed or imagined it. Or, well, nobody will tell you prayed. They'll just kind of have you get this feeling that everybody's humoring you. And so you become an adult as well that begins to forget what it is to create the life you desire. But I want to remind you that you do have incredible creative abilities within you. You do. We forget sometimes. Every single holy book out there, if you're a religious person, will probably mention, I haven't read every single one of them, but it mentions, at least mine does, how to create the life you desire. And really it's all about, holding the vision in your mind and keeping living to that vision. What if you did that? You actually did that. Every day on my page, hey Nazarene, how you doing? Every day on my page, I have people coming along quoting their holy book or something along those lines. And for most people, the truth of the matter is I know that when people are running around quoting verses from their holy book here, there, and everywhere, they're not actually living it out, okay? It's easy to quote things. It's a different thing altogether to actually live it. But I'm asking you to live a life of creating something you desire, a deliberate life of abundance, of fulfillment, of freedom, where you are actually keeping your mind on the vision that you want for your life, rather than keeping your mind on, oh my gosh, this isn't working, and oh my gosh, that isn't working, and then you wonder why, because we are powerful creatures, And if you spend all your time worrying about, oh my gosh, this isn't working, and la la la, that is what you're creating, because that's all you're looking at all the time. And for most of us, we've all heard this before, but you think because everybody around you is doing the same worry thing, that it's normal to do this worrying thing. But this worrying thing is keeping you from the life you desire. It is literally creating the life you do not desire. It's like, why do you have faith in what you do not want? I know why. It's because you can see it all the time. You can see all the things you don't want. They're right there in front of your eyes. They're always annoying you. And so you find it hard to shake your vision off or take your eyes off what you don't want. But you have to do it. You have to get deliberate about keeping your eyes on your vision. What do you want to see in your life? For a lot of people, you've forgotten what you want. You don't even know anymore. There was a time that you were full of big ideas and dreams, and then life came and it kept knocking you here, there, and everywhere. You began to stop dreaming. You stopped having vision. You started to think, oh, well, I'm just going to have to settle. And that's it. And that became your life. You got what you wished for. But you didn't really wish for it. You wanted something different. And I'm here to remind you that you can actually get the life you desire. You have to stay on the path of being a visionary person who imagines and stares with, even though you can't see it in the flesh yet, you keep your eyes focused on what it is that you want to create. That needs to be how you live your life. that you're always thinking about your vision, what you want, the relationships you want, the health you want, the money you want, the work you want. You want to be keeping that stuff in your eyes, because look here, pay attention today. I want you to pay attention today. If there's a part of you if there's an area of your life that you're particularly struggling with, pay attention. How much of your mind goes to thinking about, oh my God, this is not going so well. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? No, no, no. Think about that. And if you think to yourself, if I turned my mind around and started focusing on what I wanted instead of what I did not want, could I turn this around? I can tell you confidently, yes, you can. I'm not going to pretend that it's all going to happen in 3 seconds, although for some of you, it might be quite instant. But you know what? There's going to be a transition period where it's going to feel as though it's like I've talked recently about the fact that you plant a seed in the ground and it's almost like it dies first in order for it to bear fruit. But yeah, there's going to be a transition period where you feel as though, is anything actually happening here? And in fact, they might even get worse first. But will you keep your eyes on the vision anyway? Will you keep your eyes thinking about the things that you've decided you're going to create with your life? Because if you will, everything you want is within your reach. We are more powerful than we give ourselves credit for, because you live in this physical world. You think every single thing is physical, and if you can't see it, then it's just whatever. Please, we're not one of those people. Let those people live their boring old lives if they want to. But for us, the deliberate people, we deliberately keep our mind on the things that we desire for our life, and we refuse to be deterred. We refuse to look at what is actually happening and think that that's all. No, it is not all. Honey, it is not all. You're alive. You can create the life you desire if you will hold it in your mind and start, tapping into your intuition. Tapping into your intuition. What is it that I can do next to bring this vision to real, true life? And then you take action on it. You do not allow fear to stop you from doing the thing that you know you need to do. You actually follow through. As your intuition tells you what to do, you do. Sorry about that. It kicked me off. You do what your intuition tells you to do. You recognize that there is something inside of you that is more knowledgeable, more powerful than you alone. And so you powerfully act based on what bubbles up inside of you. And you keep that vision clear in front of your mind. You keep clarifying it. You keep clarifying it until it is exactly what you want your life to be. And then one day, as you keep taking action towards it, you will open your eyes and you will see that actually your life now looks like what you've been dreaming about forever. Because right now your life looks like what you've been dreaming about forever, but it's more like the bad dream you've been having, the worry dream you've been given into. This is not a woo-woo, let's just, sit here and imagine what life could be like. No, this is, imagine what life could be like, then take action on it. Take action as if it is a done deal. Act as though you are act as though you are creating something here. It's like every single thing. If you open your eyes, look around you, the house you live in, the car you're driving, the whatever, all of it. It started as nothing, just an idea in the head of someone. But they held that vision. They kept thinking, how can I bring it to life? And then they did. They took action every day, bringing the vision out of their imagination into real life. If they had kind of got so far and thought, oh my goodness, this is just not working. How can it's just not going to happen. Guess what? You won't be in the house. You wouldn't be in the car. You wouldn't be walking the roads. You wouldn't be anything. Depending on where you are, whatever you can see, somebody created out of nothing except an idea, a vision in their mind. Hey, Avis, how you doing, honey? Hope you're well. But this is it. You get to create the life you desire by choosing to hold it in your mind more than any worry, more than any of that stuff. Surround yourself with people who think in this way, rather than being surrounded by people that are, I remember actually when I gave birth to my child first, and I'd just gone bankrupt, and my friends around me at that time, we all just sat around talking about how broke we were, and how life is hard, and how, what are we going to do, and this and that and the other, and I got fed up of it. I suddenly realized, what the heck am I doing? Why am I spending all this time moaning and groaning about my lot in life? How is that going to help anything? Basically, it took me 4 years, but I got to the place where it was just like, what the heck am I doing? This is not who I am. I don't wallow in worry and depression and craziness. Yeah, life can look that way, but I refuse to wallow in it. So what can I do today to turn my life around? And then little by little, things started to turn around. I'm not going to pretend that that wasn't the hardest year of my life. It was. It was. It was. I cried many, many tears that year. And yet, things turned around because I kept my eyes on the vision. Yeah, I got shaken many times, but then I'd come back. No, this is what I'm creating. This is what I'm creating. And I'm going to keep moving forward. And I kept moving forward. And I started to create the life that I desired. And everybody has this ability. You can become a deliberate person right now in this moment. You can start telling yourself, I'm not settling for the nonsense no more. I put myself in a position where I was being fed truth, being fed faith. You know, I paid out a heck of a lot to go work with people to do this stuff because I knew that I needed to get my mind out of the gutter. I needed to get my mind out of the gutter because I was creating what I was seeing in my mind. And I was done with it. I was done with it. It's like, this is not me. This is not me. And I woke up. And I invite you to wake up because everything you want is within your reach. But you have to be willing to do what it takes to get yourself out of just thinking of, oh my God, everything is horrible. I get it. Sometimes everything is horrible. I get it, okay? I don't diminish that at all. Some days life is absolutely terrible. And yet, you must keep your eyes on what you want more than what you don't want. Because what you don't want it's always there. It's always staring at you. It's always trying to get your attention. And for most people, they just look at it and look at it and look at it and look at it. And then they start to feel as if, oh, there's nothing I can do. Oh, the world is against me. Oh, this and that and the other. I get it. I get it. I don't want to diminish the pain. But I'm saying, enough. Enough. At some point, you got to realize you are more powerful than you realize. At some point, you got to realize you must take responsibility for saying, you know what, okay, somehow I created this nonsense. I am now going to create something different. If I can create this crazy life, I can create an awesome life. And that is the truth. If you can create nonsense, and this is it, you have to take responsibility for it. It didn't happen to you. You happened to it. You take responsibility for where you are. That's fine. It's like I did. I had to wake up and realize, okay, so I'm broke. I somehow managed to get myself into this mess. And if I manage to get myself into this mess, I can get myself out of this. I can focus on moving forward. Because everything I want is within my reach. I mean, I've been reading the Bible since I was born, man. Some of y'all have been reading your own holy book since you were born. And you know it tells you that you can live a life of abundance, of fulfillment, of freedom. It is your birthright, but you got to claim it, man. Spirit will not force your hand. It will not force your hand. If you're hearing inside of you the ideas of things that you can do and you're not doing them, nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to force you. You can keep buying into the old story if you want to. But if you want more, you step things up, honey. Because it is within your reach. It is within your reach. It's like sometimes I see people, you know, the devil they know, and the devil they know is horrible, but they know it, so they will rather stay there than move into something new. Because they're scared that they're not going to be up to it, or they're scared that it'll be too hard. And it's like, your life is hard already. Your life is hard already. Why not try a different kind of hard, basically? Why not try a different kind of hard? Sometimes, anyway, I suppose I'm not speaking to those people. I'm speaking to us, the deliberate people, who are done. We are done. At some point, you just say, enough. I ain't doing this no more. I am born for more than this. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. And honey, I promise you, I did whatever it took to get myself out of that mess. I did whatever it took. I didn't ask for no handouts. I did whatever it took. And I still do it. I still wake up every day where there is the occasional temptation to feel like a victim. No, 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 no. Because victims never win. I am powerful. Say it with me. I am powerful. I am powerful enough to change my life, to become someone who designs a life I desire. If I can see it with my eyes, if I can see it with my imagination, it is mine to create. And I will not rest till I do it. You've got to say these words and you've got to mean it. And then you've got to follow through on those intuitive nudges inside of you. I went and worked with people. I paid out money I didn't have. I did. And I'm not saying that this is what you have to do, but there is something you have to do right now that you are avoiding. That you're telling yourself, no, that seems unreasonable. That seems crazy. And so you just sit still, waiting. Waiting for what? It is time to start following through on what you know you need to do and start creating that vision inside of you, because honey, you can have the life you desire if you will create it. I know, we want the miracles, we want the magic bullet, we want the spiritual magic bullet. If I pray hard enough, then maybe, honey, you pray hard enough and your spirit within you will provide a path. Now you've got to walk in that path. You've got to walk in that path. You've got to be willing to hear when that nudge says, do this, even though it seems a little bit cray-cray. You do it. You do it. You follow through. Enough, Avis says, cool. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for right now. I just wanted to remind you that you're a heck of a lot more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Put yourself on the narrow path. Nobody can force you. Nobody can make you. Spirit himself, God himself will not come down and force you. You have free will. Free will is both a blessing and a curse sometimes, because sometimes we just want somebody to just come do it and tell us what to do and that's it. But we're bigger than that now. We're deliberate people. We're no longer children. Yes, the childlike inherit the kingdom, so we keep a childlike faith. But you know what? We take action. Actually, children are a heck of a lot more energetic than most adults, actually. So come on now. It's time to wake up and realize that everything you want is within your reach. Can I ask you to share this with somebody else? Click that share button. Let other people know about this. And if you have not received my book, Pray, Affirm, Receive, go get it now at rosemarynonnynight.com/book gift. Okay, it's at rosemarynonnynight.com/book gift. And as I say, please click that button to share this deliberate life news with other people, because it's time that we know, I have this vision for us, the regular people, to step up, to wake up, to stop feeling that you're some kind of victim. You're not a victim of anyone or anything. You are more powerful than you think. Sorry, I'm going to get carried away again here, but it's like, you are more powerful than you realize. If every single one of us would just step the heck up, who cares what the government is doing? Who cares what some rich person is doing? It doesn't matter about any of that stuff. It only matters when you think you're some kind of victim. You're not. You are incredibly powerful. Own it and step up. Put yourself on a path to new life. Put yourself on a path to building out that vision you have inside of you. Join me on this deliberate life path. Start living a deliberate life. None of this victimized, oh my God, thing. I get it. Some days we want to cry, then cry for a bit, but move. Move. The crying alone will not save you. Enough. The begging, the pleading with heavens. There's something for you to do right now. Do it. Do it. Stop second guessing. It's time to move, man. Okay, I'm getting carried away again. I was going to stop. As I said, get the book, rosemarynonnynight.com/book gift. Pray, affirm, receive. How to get clear, stay clear, and get what you want out of life. Take action to get what you want out of life. And share. It's been a pleasure, honeys. This has been the Deliberate live stream. I am Rosemary Nonny Knight, or RNK for short. Until the next time, have an amazing, amazing day. And if some of y'all are supposed to be asleep, go sleep. Until we speak again, okay? See you around. Much amazing love. Feel the love right now coming at you. You are not alone on this journey. Feel the love coming at you right now. You are not alone on this journey. You are surrounded with support and love and grace. Whatever has gone before is now done. You are a new creation in this moment. Much amazing love. Feel it, okay? Much love.